Hello dear Libra, this is Clarity1129. Welcome to your Jan and Feb 2022 predictions. I am 15 days late, but as I've been telling every single zodiac before this, you can use that as additional confirmation as you look at the cards whether your month has actually been going in this way, and if it has, do let me know in the comments. It's always good to know. Having said that, it's not going to resonate with everybody because it is a general reading, all right? We'll be following the usual format. If you've been following me, then you know, especially what I've done in November, when I've done the November and December predictions together. We'll be following the same format. Anyway, I will be explaining as we move along. So we begin with the Moonology deck, and I'll be taking out one card for the overarching energy of the month of January and one for February. All right, so the overarching energy for the month of January is Cardinal Moon. Be bold and make the first move. And this makes sense since Libra is a cardinal sign, isn't it? Yes, so you'll be comfortable with that, I guess. And for February, you get, oops, shall we take that card for you? Your dreams need a practical plan. Okay. Now for the month of January, we shall be taking the Ethereal Visions Tarot, and I will be pulling out 4 cards. One each for your general outlook, love and romance, career and finances, and spiritual growth. So for your general outlook, you get the Page of Swords. For your love and romance, you get the Ace of Cups. Beautiful. For your career and finances, you get Death. And for your spiritual growth, you get the Nine of Wands. Okay. Now we'll use the Good Tarot for your February. (2022) is going to be a year which is very peaceful as compared to the last year. So we can expect a good reading. For your February, you get Messenger of Earth as your general outlook, which is the Knight of Pentacles. For your love and romance, you get the Five of Fire or the Five of Wands. For your career and finances, you get the Magician. That's lovely. And for your spiritual growth, you get the Queen of Air, which is your card, dear Libra. All right. I will be taking out this Tea Leaf Tarot. And I'll be taking out 2 cards each for November, sorry, not November, for January and February. All right. Why did I say November? I was concentrating on the Death card, I guess. All right. So you get bird flying. News is on the way. So if you're waiting for something, news is coming to you. And you get lobster, financial pinch. All right, for February, what do you get? February, you get camel. Persevere and you will overcome your problems. And you get rainbow. The most difficult part of a situation is over. That's positive. All right, before we get into the rest of the reading, we'll concentrate on the basic reading here. Let's start with January, and it starts with be bold and make the first move. So if there's anything on your mind that you want to do, Just go ahead and do it. Don't wait for, let the time be right. The time is right. This is the message from Spirit. The time is right. Whatever you need to do. Now, when I say be bold and make the first move, doesn't mean that as soon as you make the move, you're going to reap results. No. But the time is favorable for you if you have been working on something or thinking of doing that, taking that step, whether it is to start a new diet, whether it is to, shift your career, take a new job, whether it is, to go out there and get your checkups done, or whether it is to go reach out to a friend that you wanted to reach out to, or it is to actually go and forgive someone that you haven't already, or whatever it is. There are so many of you who are going to be watching this in the future, so it could be different for every single one of you. So whoever this message is meant for, you will know what it is. You are waiting to make that move, and you're thinking, you're deciding whether it is going to be right, is it wrong, should I wait for some more time? No, just be bold and go ahead and do it, is what you're being told. Now, the Page of Swords is the general outlook. So this is a page is all about communication, all right? And it's also about, some people call it the spy card, that you're, eyeing people on social media and wondering what they're doing, and generally trying to get an idea of what's happening. But it's also a card of somebody who wants to learn something new. Swords are all about learning and thought, all right? So it's some sort of either you're going to get some communication, or you're going to read about something, or there's something that's going to spark your interest. Maybe you want to start something new. Yes, so maybe this be bold and make the first move is that you want to study something, or you want to do something new, start a new venture, all right? And you're putting in thought for it, and you're being asked to, if you've seen something, say, online, and you say, should I do that course? Is it going to be a waste of money? You're being told, no, it's not going to be a waste. Just go ahead and do it, all right? You just might like it a lot, especially this is confirmation from Spirit that you might like it, all right? And for further confirmation, you get news is on the way. So it's possible that you get some news which is going to spark this idea, and that's why you want to do it. But either ways, it's coming your way, all right? You are going to get some clarity on something that you've been looking for. Then you get the financial pinch. And with the Death card here, I feel that it was meant to happen. This is major arcana. So this is supposed to be fated. You are meant to meet this situation so that something can work in your favor. With this Magician card here, I feel that's exactly what it is. This is going to be a temporary period, and this period is going to be so that it pushes you out of your comfort zone, all right? For love and romance, you get the beautiful Ace of Cups. So for those of you who are single, if you have healed yourself from your past relationships, and if you have taken that lovely cup of love and poured it on yourself, you're taking care of yourself, a lot of self-care, a lot of self-love, and you're ready to open your heart, then you are going to be offered from the divine a beautiful, beautiful commitment, an offer of love, okay? It's going to be an opportunity for you to fall in love again, all right? But you should have done all the healing that is required, and your heart should be open. If you're going to keep your a heart that's closed off, then the love can come and bang you on your head, and you're not going to open your heart, and you won't get into a relationship. So if you want a relationship, keep your heart open, all right? For those who are already in partnerships, in commitments, or in marriages, there's going to be this fresh, renewed energy of love and harmony in your relationships, all right? So this is a beautiful, beautiful card to get. For your career and finances, you get the Death card. This could play out in different ways, and for each of you, you know your situation. One, you don't get paid as much, and you decide that you don't want to work in this place anymore. This work, it's not fulfilling, it's not paying enough, and you want to change your job. You put an end to your work, you put in given your resignation letter, and you leave. For others of you, work is okay, but your heart is not in it. You find you want to put yourself in another venture, you want to try something new, you want to being an entrepreneur. So you put an end to whatever that was and you move. Another scenario, you are already an entrepreneur, you were doing, working on a particular thing, but suddenly you get this great idea and you don't want to do that anymore and you want to do something completely different. That is another scenario. For some of you, you like the work, but those people didn't want you around, and so they tell you to go. And so that is another thing. But either ways, this was meant to happen. And this is meant to happen to make you transform. All right. So your career and finances may suddenly, you might get a bolt. You might get a jolt. What's happening to me? I don't think Mercury retrograde started. It's going to start on the 14th. All right. Oh, no wonder. Today's 13th. All right. Okay. You will get a jolt. And it is going to be something that will actually, it's not something that's going to go smooth. Okay. You will feel the pinch. And along with that pinch, you'll also feel the financial pinch. But this is temporary. It is only for you to recognize where things are going wrong and to make that change. And it's not going to be a small change. It could be something drastic. But it is something that is going to make you grow. And guess what's going to happen? Look at February. See, we're already 15 days into the month, all right? So your February is right here. But this particular period wherein you feel the pinch, this is what is going to get you into this magician energy, for you to believe that you have all the tools that you need to make alchemy happen. You can turn anything to gold. You can do what, if you want success, you've got everything that you need to be successful. But there is some sort of mindset that you need to change. Something needs to change here, and everything will work out for you. And this is what you're going to be. It is the universe pushing you in this direction so that you learn that lesson, so that you can have a great life. All right. So this is what's there for you as far as your career and finances are concerned. Now, I have given you a few examples. There are so many more. I can't think of everything, and we'll be sitting here all day. So apply it to your situation and you will know. All right. For your spiritual growth, you get the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands traditionally is the card of the wounded warrior. You have had so many difficult experiences in your life that your walls are up and you don't want anyone to come in. And this is the time that you need to reflect on all that's happened in the past. And, here you're going to be offered the Ace of Cups. But if you're going to keep your walls up and if you're going to keep your heart closed, no love can actually reach you. So you are being asked to reflect on this. Why is it that you are so closed off? Why is it that you find it so difficult to show your authentic self, your fears, your vulnerability to people? Why is it that you're so closed off? And sit with that, meditate with that, and find your answers. And slowly you'll realize that it is because you haven't had firm boundaries that you have to build walls now. All right. So this is something that has to come from within, and you learn to have firm boundaries so that people don't walk all over you, and you, in order to help people, have actually allowed people to walk over you. And if you have been stepping other people's boundaries, so this is the time to respect their boundaries as well. And when you have this healthy boundaries between you and whoever's with you, you will find that you won't be putting your walls up. All right. And this is going to give you great spiritual lessons. But you need to sit with yourself and actually ask yourself, why is it that things have reached this place? All right. Now for February, you get your dreams need a practical plan. All right. So you've been in January, you've come to this place wherein you need to change whatever you need to change. All right. So you've come up with this great idea and you've been asked, be bold and make the first move. So you've made the first move and you've got this great idea. And actually Librans are the best people to go to for any sort of ideas, because they're balanced and they like to get things done fast. And so, they're the kinds who have got such a beautiful brain that with minimum effort and for maximum benefit, they can make great plans. But in this case, you need to actually put it down, make it real, actually go take a look at all the practical aspects of whatever your plan is, put it down on paper, work it out, work out the details, and then just go for it. If you do, you'll actually move ahead. Your general outlook is the messenger of earth or the knight of pentacles. So with this card of Taurus here, and now this messenger of earth, and if I'm not mistaken, magician is also earth. All right, what you're being told is the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight. Okay, he moves very slowly, but he is the only knight who has something solid to offer, and you're in this energy. So you are going to make that first move. You're going to be bold. You're going to sit and think about what you want to do, and you're going to work out all the practical aspects of it, and you are going to slowly and steadily move forward till you reach your goal. All right. And here with these two cards, persevere and you will overcome your problems. So whatever teething troubles are there in this new area of work that you want to move into, you will find with your determination and your perseverance, that is going to be a thing of the past soon enough. And here the most difficult part of a situation is over. So this is double confirmation, all right, that you are finally on your way ahead in February. See, time is fluid. It doesn't really go exactly the way it's been told to you. It can be plus minus how many ever days, all right? But this is the general theme for you. For your love and romance here, suddenly you get the Five of Wands after the Ace of Cups. So this is going to ask itself, why? And most likely this Five of Wands, which is a card of conflict, has got to do with inner conflict, all right? And with these butterflies here that I can see, it's this transformation which has begun because of your finance and career is something that's going to transform you as a person as well. And maybe you've come to this place where you've opened your heart out, and you may have offered your cup of love to someone, or someone has offered it to you, but you are in this position wherein, is this right for me? You're overthinking the situation. Your heart is saying go for it, your head is saying just don't, are you crazy? So this is where you are at, all right? So if you are singles, this is the battle you're going through. If you're partnered or in a committed relationship or in a marriage, chances are that you are going to have heated arguments with your partner over certain things. Maybe after this reflection, you finally realize that you need to set those boundaries, and you are talking about those boundaries here, which is leading to this, but that's okay. You know, no one or nothing is more important than you for yourself, all right? For your person, they may be most important, but for you, you have to be the most important person. And for that, if you need to set boundaries, please set boundaries. Everything else gets ironed out in the end. You know, those who are meant to be in your life will always be with you. They will respect your boundaries. They will respect who you are. So if that is what the conflict is about, doesn't matter. Just firmly keep your boundaries in place, all right? For your career and finances in February, you get this beautiful magician. After all this that you're going through, you realize the amount of power that there is in your hands, that you have the pentacle, you have the sword, you have the wand, you have the cup, everything, all the resources that you need are there within you. It's just you were not using your magic, but now you realize the power that you have and you use that magic, all right? And so things start working in your favor. For your spiritual growth in February, you get the Queen of Air. This is the card of Libra. You see this beautiful wise owl, and she is the most experienced queen, all right? You have done a lot of reflection in January, and you assert your boundaries, and you are back into balance. Libra is the card for balance, and they work the best when they are in balance. And you only work from a wounded side when your balance is, off. And with this card, you get, whatever's been happening over 2021 and in January, you are taking time to reflect, and you're coming back into balance. And with this, things are going to be wonderful for you. All right, so we come to the end of the basic reading. Now I am going to take out one card for you from the Secret Language of Color, which is my latest oracle deck, and a deck that I am in love with. And I am going to take out one card for you from here. And let's see what advice you have from Spirit. And you get Sculpt, attract success. Wow, isn't that wonderful? So this death is temporary. This is to teach you something. And this financial thing will be something of the past, because you are going to learn with this magician energy how to attract success. You don't have to run after it. You are going to attract it. This is so beautiful. This is so beautiful. All right, next, yes. So what are the major themes for January and February? I'm going to take out two cards here. Career, yes, here you get a jolt perhaps, and by the time you come to February, you've learned the art of alchemy, of attracting success, of attracting abundance, and that brings with it a whole lot of happiness. All right. Now, if there's a time-specific question on your minds, my dear Librans, focus on it. When is this going to happen? Whatever you're waiting for. When are you going to get that dream job? When are you going to buy a house? When are you going to sell a house? Whatever it is, I'm taking out two cards, and it's going to be between these 2 months. So between February and March, the thing on your mind which you had thought is going to happen between February and March, which is wow, just now. All right. And if there's another question on your mind, a pressing, urgent question, the angels are getting ready to answer it. And here they are. And your answer is remain positive. All right. Apart from your, this is a very silly one, but apart from your blood report, let everything else be positive. All right. Yes. So with that, we come to the end of your lovely reading. I shall see you in March with your March and April predictions. Have a wonderful Jan and Feb and the rest of the year. And till next time, stay good. Stay safe. Bye-bye.